Princess Irede Abumere, a multimedia journalist and one of our reviewers on Channel's Book Club, joined us to review The Spider King's Daughter, written by Nigeria's Chibundu Onuzo. The book is the classical story of a rich girl who fell in love with a poor boy. It's always tough reviewing creative works, but it's something Princess got around doing well with us.
The way she painted the pictures of Abeokuta and Lagos and Dahomey, which Chibundo has also done in her own book. And that's why I think that books can help us to tell our stories.
Especially with history.
Especially with history. Because she did a good job showing us what Lagos life is like. Because the book is set in Lagos.
Yes, it is.
You know, Lagos life is like. And you could read, and even if you've never been to Lagos, you get an idea of what Lagos looks like to some extent.
Yes,
is that
the
correct?
Hustle and bustle of the society, yes.
What do you think about the title, The Spider King's Daughter? Is that appropriate, what you read in there?
Yes, it is, absolutely. She got the title spot on, correctly.
Ah, she did?
She did.
I didn't think so.
Really? We have, like, at first, before you read the book, you're thinking, and then while you're reading the book, you're like, why are you calling this lovely girl the Spider King's daughter? You're first questioning her. But as you get to know Abike Johnson's father, Lumide Johnson, better, then you know why he is the Spider King. As you get to know the character better, you know the reason for that title.
So you like the title?
I like the title.
Now I'm going to ask you to please read from The Spider King's Daughter.
Okay.
Read somewhere that you thoroughly enjoyed reading.
I'd say their first meeting, the first time they met each other, and this is chapter 2. My driver sped up, the hawker gave chase. Traffic eased up, and we found ourselves skimming along the road. In the side mirror, I could see a figure running after us. Another 50 meters, and the figure was still there, although smaller. I turned to find the hawker beside my car. He was very good looking, dark and chiseled, like something out of a magazine. I glanced at what he was selling. Sugary milk, frozen and wrapped in plastic for distribution to the masses. May I have one, please? What flavor? Vanilla, 100 naira. I stuck a 200 naira note out of the window and waited. You never pay a hawker until you have what you're buying firmly in your hand. I was giving my change first, then my ice cream. Thank you. When he left, traffic had descended again, leaving every vehicle pressed against another. Once I was certain he was gone, I flung the plastic thing out of the window. Tomorrow, take this way home.
Very interesting. Very interesting. So that's a glimpse into The Spider King's Daughter.
It is.
Great. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, on a scale of 1 to 10, how do you rate The Spider King's Daughter?
I'd give it a 7.
7.
Yes.
Why are you not scoring it a 9? Why are you not scoring it a 5?
I can't score it a 5 because it's a brilliant book. I can't score it a 9. That's such a hard question. Chibundu, if you watch this, I like your book. I can't score it a 9 because it didn't get to a 9 for me. It didn't get to a 9 for me. But one thing about her book, it might not be a history lesson, but it is very educative. Now, since reading this book, when I see a hawker on the road, I think about where's he coming from? What's his story? What made him end up on the street? And then also, I'm much more polite to them. I say, oh, good afternoon. Please give me chewing gum. And then I say thank you after. I'm much more, because the book reminds you that everyone has a story. There's a reason why they're there.
One of our most memorable sessions last year was with Nigeria's former president, Olusegun Obasanjo, who hosted us at his home in Abeokuta, Ogun State, southwest of Nigeria, to review his latest autobiography titled My Watch. In that interview, while exploring the 3-volume autobiography, President Obasanjo spoke on a range of issues.
The truth is this, even when I look at myself in the mirror, I don't look bright. And I know I don't. So, when people see me that way, they underrate me. They underestimate me. So I've come to enjoy I've come to enjoy being underrated, being underestimated, because it allows me to spring surprise. You know, when you look at me and you say, well, look at him. He's no better than a village farmer. Well, of course, I'm a farmer, and I come from a village. But I don't make effort to say, well, look, I want to look stupid or appear stupid. But if you see me as probably not looking bright and you try me, maybe you will succeed. I think that's the only thing I can say. But I enjoy being who I am and what I am, and that way I go about my life well without any pretension, without any air. I just go about ordinarily. I don't like people making cathedral pronouncement on things that I know that they are wrong. And when you do that, I switch off. And I've encountered a lot of that. And when people, I know that they are wrong and they are beating their chest, or somebody swearing when he's telling lie. And you say, hey, what you are saying is not true. And you say, oh, that's politics. How can politics be lie? But otherwise, I enjoy my life, and socially, if we sit down and talk, I will try and make my own contribution. And if you don't like my contribution, I will shut up.